Welcome back.
Next up, we're going to show you guys the rest of Ceres Environmental Park.
Welcome back to Ceres, Australia's largest deliverer of environmental education. We caught up with some of the Ceres team to find out more.
My name's Shane French and I'm the excursions manager at Ceres, so I'm part of the education team. We're one of the most visited environment parks in the country for student groups. We look after areas from cultural programs, so we have Indonesian programs, Aboriginal and African, and a lot of them involve marriage and celebration, drumming, making mud bricks, storytelling, boomerang throwing, traditional Indigenous storytelling, ochre and face painting and things like that, through to looking at new electric car technology and comparing the carbon emissions coming out of exhaust pipes of a petrol car compared to electric vehicles, sustainable transport, for the young kids getting recycling right, through to the older kids looking at greenwashing and consumer patterns and consumer behaviour, on and on and on and on. So it basically covers everything. It covers all the areas of sustainability and lots in between. And one of our main focuses is cultural sustainability as well as environmental. So we really try and focus on the fact that we're a very culturally diverse country and we can learn a lot from each other. And if we can't nail that, we can't reconcile with all the cultures that we have, then we're not going to be able to reconcile with the planet either. It's really special, I think, that Ceres can offer an opportunity for students to get out of the classroom and to get out of their homes and out of their everyday lives and just for a day see another way of thinking about things.
I'm Louisa Brown. I'm the training coordinator and training area manager here at Ceres. We have a huge workshop program spread across cooking, gardening and craft. And from time to time we'll actually have some green technology in there as well too. But our focus on the workshops is really all about sustainability, using resources, using things that are seasonal, using things that are reclaimed or recycled, and producing something at home that they perhaps would have had to go and purchase. What we like to term it is grandma skills. I've been here for 3.5 years, and when I started we probably had about 20 workshops in a season, and now we have over 50, so it's really growing. I do have to promote the fact that we have an amazing volunteer army. We also have a Disability Day Service program here at Ceres. So we have a group of 12 young adults and they're very much part of Ceres. The program's been going on for 11 years now. We actually organise a lot of training for disability groups. I'm very lucky and it's very rewarding.
For more information, visit www.ceres.org.au.
It seems like a very chilled out place to go.
I think it'd be a good place to take your girlfriend for a picnic.
I reckon.
Well, let's have a look at some of Melbourne's beautiful Gothic buildings.
The CBD of Melbourne is often a bustling place, full of people frantically weaving through the throng in order to get to their destination. The flaneur no longer has a place in the press of the street crowd. He gets in the way. Therefore, as we speed past buildings, we often miss those that have stood in the city since its beginnings. The art installations might draw the eye and tempt a person to document their discovery on Instagram. But the stone buildings are old news.
So today, I'm going to be taking you through some of Melbourne's older buildings. Some you may have already heard about, others you may just whiz past along the streets. Welcome to Melbourne's older buildings.
One of the obvious examples of the persistently upstanding buildings in Melbourne is the GPO. As one might expect, the GPO was once a post office, but now it's actually a place to break in your credit card with places to drink coffee or even buy your newest outfit. It was designed after the Neo-Renaissance style, which was popular in the mid-1800s when it was built.
It is now only fitting to visit a place where money is made. The bank.
The Gothic Bank stands on the corner of Collins and Queen Street and is owned by ANZ. It is intelligently named, as it was built as part of the Gothic Revival. The Gothic Bank was originally two separate buildings called the English, Scottish and Australian Bank and the Melbourne Stock Exchange. Although the buildings are both from the Gothic Revival, they are very different examples of it. If we were to continue on with the theme of money, we should visit the Silk Road. The Silk Road was previously called the John Pascoe Faulkner Shakespeare Hotel and belonged to John Faulkner. The Silk Road was one of the first brick buildings in Melbourne. Faulkner valued intellectual enlightenment and advertised the former hotel as a place of literacy.
Another well-known place, Victorian Library.
The Victorian State Library was built in 1854 and was one of the first free public libraries in the world. This is an original part of the library, and it was designed by Joseph Reed himself. Its style is considered classical and stands in contrast to the contemporary design of its neighbors. But let's change pace. Behind a tree in Collins Street is an Art Deco mosaic referencing Shakespeare. I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes. Says Puck to Oberon after Oberon asks him to fetch the herb for a love potion. The mosaic is a celebration of technological advancement that allows news to travel quickly around the world. It is easy to rush past as we put a girdle round about the earth.
Wow, they're awesome. I must check out these buildings with my own eyes.
Well, I've already seen them.
Good for you.
We're going to a break now, so don't go anywhere.
Coming up, we check out another entry to our schools competition. And we are joined in the studio by Mason, who will be performing a song off their debut album, Warhead.